talked about their forthcoming the Xbox and a new PlayStation. How do you think the NX console will stack up to them?
For us, it's not about specs, it's not about teraflops, it's not about the horsepower of a particular system. For us, it's about the content. Nintendo is a content-focused company. We create entertainment that makes people smile. So for us, we're focused on bringing our best entertainment to both the Wii U as well as the NX in the future. So for us, whatever Microsoft and Sony are doing in terms of talking about new systems, that's for them to fight out in that red ocean. For us, we want to make sure we're bringing our best content forward. And right now, the reaction to Zelda has been more than we could have ever imagined.
It amazes me how stubborn this company is, how just they don't learn from their mistakes. I mean, really. You think after the Wii U, they would learn from their mistakes and say, hey, let's make a console that's up to par with the other consoles, PlayStation Neo and Scorpio and all that. But no, Nintendo wants to stay the way they are, make their underpowered consoles, and yeah, this is just absolutely ridiculous. Okay, I know this doesn't definitely mean the NX is underpowered. Who knows? Maybe it's really powerful. Maybe it's like 100 million times more powerful than the other consoles, which I highly doubt, but I'm just saying. But you can't help but be a little concerned when you hear this, right? Because this does not sound like good news to me. Because you're pretty much just saying, no, the specs don't matter, it's all about the games, which I know, okay? I know. Gameplay and good games and a good story is really the most important thing about a game, alright? Well, good gameplay and good story. But the specs do matter at a point, like with third-party developers. They want the best of the best, or not the, well, you get what I mean, a really powerful console. But if the console is really underpowered, they won't want anything to do with that console because they want to make really powerful games and make the game as good as they can. So they'll go to the competition who has a more powerful console and make the game on there. I mean, Nintendo, how do you not get this? How do you just not learn from your mistakes? I mean, this is just absolutely ridiculous. And why can't you have both the good games and good specs? I mean, that's really what third-party developers are looking for, and that's what gamers are looking for. They want a console that's powerful and with tons of great games, because with those two things, that makes a really, really successful console. Nintendo, I just don't get you. I really don't get you. If I were in charge, I would make the NX as powerful as possible. And just try to get gamers' trust back and try to get third-party developers back, because Nintendo, without that, you're just gonna sink. With if the NX does end up being underpowered, and no one wants to buy it, and no third-party developers want to make their games on it, then I don't think you're going to be able to recover. In all honesty, I don't think you're going to come back from this, because You've screwed up way too many times. It's been going on since the N64 days. You've been screwing up. N64, where they made where they decided to keep making games on cartridges instead of discs like the rest of the industry. Yeah, that's where they started screwing up. And the GameCube, where they had the small little disc, and the Wii, it was underpowered, even though it was a major success. But third-party developers didn't want to have anything to do with the Wii, and the Wii U was underpowered, and you tried to get people back, and you tried to get the casuals to buy the console because of the gimmick, but it didn't work. So look what happened. The Wii U didn't sell well. And I mean, really, Nintendo, why can't you just make a console with really good specs and all the games? I mean, imagine a Nintendo console with Nintendo's exclusives and the major third-party games. I mean, that system would be a killer. I mean, there would be no PlayStation or Xbox, because everyone would be going to that console because it has the best of everything. The best third-party games and Nintendo's exclusives. I mean, Nintendo, does that ever occur in your mind? Like, that console would just be a huge success with both the best third-party games and your exclusives? I mean, I'd buy that console in an instant because I'd have the best of everything in that console, but oh my god, Nintendo. Really, your first party games are not just gonna are not enough to save you. You need a lot of support from third party developers, and yeah, a powerful console is gonna give you that support. But I don't know. This company just does not get it. And I really do want to see Nintendo succeed. Don't get me wrong. I love Nintendo. I'm a huge Nintendo fan, but I can't help but really think of the worst when I hear this. It's not about the specs. Yes, it is. Well, to a point. But yeah. Nintendo, you're absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And it's funny that you say, like, you're all about the games, you focus on the games, yet the Wii U has hardly any games coming out for it this year. That's just really hilarious. So, Nintendo, I do really hope this console is a success, and it is powerful, and it does get, third-party developers to want to make games on it, and does get the gamers' trust back, because Nintendo, you're pretty much the laughingstock of the industry because of what you've done. You make underpowered consoles, you hardly get any support, and people laugh at you because you're a lot of stupid gamers think of you as a company that makes only kid games, because anyone who's actually played, anyone who's actually a Nintendo fan would know that that's just a bunch of crap. But anyways, Nintendo, I do hope you succeed. I do hope this console is a success. I know I'm repeating myself, but if this console is not a success, I don't think Nintendo's going to bounce back. And maybe they might not even make home consoles again. Maybe they'll just stick to their handhelds or go third party. Because I really don't want to see that. I want to see the best out of Nintendo. I want to see them on top again, alright? We all do. At least the actual Nintendo fans. And I know the fanboys are going to try to damage control this, like they did on my my rant about Nintendo censoring their games. And one person said, "Oh, just buy the Japanese version of the game, or the uncensored version." Yeah, right. I'm trying to actually learn a whole different language just to play one game. Yeah, sure. And fanboys are just absolutely ridiculous. So anyways, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.